The recent arrest of one Abraham Daniel and others, I was behind it. I would like to reiterate that attacks on Christianity and Christian leaders will no longer be tolerated. I will use those who have already erred on the side of the law on cyberbullying as a litmus test of my resolve to stop once and for all the unwarranted attacks on Christianity and Christian leaders in Nigeria.
Oh, yeah, bravo. Now, I was hoping to meet with Pastor Daniel Abraham, and I was able to reach out to him on Facebook, and I'm still hoping that I should be able to meet with him because I have a lot to learn from him. Yes, you heard me clear. I have a lot to learn from him. I have a lot to know about what is going on, just as much as we need to know about what is going on from the other side. Now, many see this as an issue, an attack on the church. Yes, that is it. That is what I believe. If it is not properly handled by the leadership of the church, not Abraham case alone, many other cases, the fathers of faith, they need to handle those issues properly. And in my last video, I always talk about writing a petition when you believe that somebody is going astray. Now that he has been arrested, and not by the senior pastor of Dunamis, nor by any pastor, I believe so. I don't hear say no be pastor arrest him. But to have a better understanding, let's watch this video together.
I'm an adult male and member of a Christian denomination in Nigeria. I and the entire Christian community are alarmed by the blasphemous and scandalous publications, contents, and comments of persons and group of persons on social media, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and Instagram against the Christian faith and renowned Christian leaders in Nigeria on a sustained basis. Across the world, the hazards of social media, especially cyberbullying, has assumed a worrisome dimension. In Nigeria, it is more worrisome as these attacks are targeted against the Christian faith and fathers of faith in Nigeria. Almost every content creator in Nigeria is using the mockery and the denigration of Christianity to trend and generate traffic on social media. This is defamatory, denigrating, and blasphemous to Christianity, and therefore unacceptable. No genuine Christian can watch with indifference the attacks on Christianity and Christian leaders as is done in Nigeria. This is why I, like every other Christian and Christian youth who is deeply concerned and troubled by this unwarranted assault, have reason to say, enough, it is enough. Bearing in mind the far-reaching consequences of the actions of these cyber bullies on society in general and on Christianity in particular, it is time to nip these menace in the bud using applicable acts and legislations. Before this time, a self-acclaimed prophet in Lagos was arrested on account of this assault on social media against a revered man of God. And he retraced his steps. And after his encounter with the long arm of the law, I was behind his arrest. One of those online bullies had recently called Christianity a scam. Can you imagine that? Calling a whole faith a scam. He even went further to allege in a viral podcast that a certain revered man of God was into faking of miracles. That miracles in the said church were being staged. What can be more defamatory? This allegation is weighty, and therefore the applicable legal process will take its course. Some time ago, my attention was also drawn to a publication by one of these online bloggers that said that a certain man of God and his sons are giving their consent for the sodomization of youths in their denomination. I will make sure they prove beyond all reasonable doubt the veracity of these claims, in a court of competent jurisdiction. For the avoidance of doubt, the recent arrest of one Abraham Daniel and others, I was behind it. In conclusion,
so this is to confirm to you that he was not arrested by the church, neither had he been arrested by anybody related to the church. I mean, by the pastor himself. But I understand, and I really like the fact that this man owned up the arrest of Mr. Daniel Abraham and 3 others. And I also like it for the fact that it is only in Nigeria that you see such things happen and nobody is taking responsibility. Like, I've been crying this thing for a very long time, that if you believe that something is not done in the rightful manner, try and reach out to this person, try to sort it out. If it persists, then you use the lawful, means in terms of getting the person arrested, or better still, take the person to court if it is a civil matter and all of that. But for him to come out to say that they have been insulting Christendom and all of that, and it's no longer a welcoming thing in Nigeria, they won't let it slide anymore. When you look at the other faiths, if I sit here and I said that Islam is a scam, my brother, everywhere will catch fire. If I sit down here and I said Prophet Muhammad is not God, right? Or I said he is not the right prophet, right? There will be an issue, a big issue. But people can wake up from sleep and say this and that. Oh God, leave this thing to those that want to practice it. But we also understand from the scripture that we have a lot of fake prophets, fake pastor, fake evangelists, fake people who try to extort Nigerians, extort people, take money from them. They are Yahoo pastors. You know them. Like the Bible said, Jesus said, by their fruit ye shall know them. Even if you know them, again, how you go take talk. When we say, they go say you defame them, they will also go arrest you. So what Pastor Abel Damina has been doing, that me have always been saying that it's not the rightful thing to do. If you believe that the doctrine and practices of other pastors or other men of God and all of that, or the doctrines and all of that, is not the real doctrine, just do the real one. Just teach the real one. Don't call anybody's name. Don't call any church name. Just do the real one. Right? Teach the Bible. And let them know this is what the Bible said. Anything contrary to it is fake. So you can look at what we are talking about here and compare with so many ministries across Nigeria and across the globe. And when you see what I am saying here is the opposite, then know that it is wrong. What they are doing is fake. What they are doing is lie. I think doing that will, it will be better for Christendom. But who am I? Am I a professor? Am I a doctor? I can see you there. Let me have your take on the comment section, man. What do you think of all of this? Before you come and say, what about tithes? Did they mention it in the Bible? Did they put God on your head to pay? No. Oh God, read Bible for yourself now. Anyway, thanks for watching. The arrest of Abraham Daniel, I don't think is necessary. I have seen some write-up on different social media platforms, and I believe that, in my own opinion, I would have wished that the person of Dr. Pastor Enenche can also reach out to him, draw him closer, talk to him, allow it to be on camera or whatsoever. And I also understand, not from any hearing, I believe that maybe he could have done that in the past and it didn't work out and decided to let go. The issue of the daughters not celebrating birthday with the biological father but his spiritual parents and all of that, which was a controversy on social media and all of that. There may be things that we don't know. And that was the reason why I really wanted to speak with Abraham Bane, and let's sit on the hot seats. Let me hear him. And also, I was also thinking of reaching out to Dunamis and even the church that he pastored, of which I have worshipped in that church before I relocated from that place. So I wanted to know better what's going on. It is not something that we should stop deceiving people. I believe in God, like I said in my last video, and I'm a Christian. There are some things I don't agree with. There are some things that I agree with when it comes to the way some people preach and what they teach, because I can read the Bible for myself. So when I see something that is not true, or how they explain it doesn't make any sense to me, I just let it go. That's not for me. So please, let's be civil. Thank you for watching.